Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power. Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism. And with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think you'll have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
We won't stop. We will not stop.
Sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now.
See this? Now you cannot go.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Come on in. I think we're running. I think it's up and running, you guys. It was kind of a little jiggity coming into the live today. You know, we had problems the last time we was on, and I guess the Lord worked it out for us because he wanted us to come on. I'm a little tired, but don't worry. I got something I want to say to everybody. First of all, I want to thank everybody for showing up. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with your girl. And I appreciate you. I really do. The loyalty and your friendship and the family and all that. We laugh together, we cry together, and you know, we gonna die together. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tell you guys I appreciate y'all. Precocia's on the live too. So Precocia, thank you for coming on in and keeping it going. You guys, yes, please share the live. So let's talk a little bit about Shanquella Robinson. So we got soldiers and warriors in every state. It doesn't matter when something happens. I literally been watching this one channel, and I'm going to tell you what the channel is because I thought it was a really nice channel. They just do a lot of news clippings of what's going on. They've been keeping up with the Shanquella Robinson case, and I like it because they keep going over the same thing over and over and over and over. They installing it in everybody's mind. And I don't know who owns the channel. It's not like one of our channels. It's just kind of like somebody using the voice of a anchor person, and then they just reading off everything. But I mean, it's very well put together. So I mean, when I say very well put together, it should be a news station, to be honest with you. It should not be on YouTube. It should be a news station. That's how well it is put together. And it keeps the information out there. And I enjoy it. Actually, I will tell you what the channel is called. It's called Justin. Justin. And I like because it goes over it in like 7 minutes of everything and whatever. But tell me why. I just was listening because it's like 7 minutes, right? Tell me why they are now, just now, people are talking about what we talked about a long time ago. And that was Alicia's sister being killed at the hotel by the boyfriend Demetrius. And their headlines was, Shanquella's not the only one. And I thought, well, let me see what they're talking about. They're talking about what we talked about months and months ago. Lisa Taylor said, I just ran across that today. And I'm like, here's the thing, you guys. You know how I tell you, you go find something and then everybody else go get your stuff and then they act like they put it out like, ooh, let me tell you this. You know what I'm saying? So we were the only ones talking about it, and I tried to tell y'all to stay on task, stay on and stay focused on it. But everybody wanted to go somewhere else. Everybody wanted to talk about the mama and the daughter and whatever. You know, hey. Anyway, you guys, I got some good news, but I got some bad news. So our family, our group, made contact with Shanquella's family. Yep, sure did. Made contact. I'm even gonna tell you who made contact with Shanquella family. Y'all say, yay, yay. Because we be working in phones. We be working in phones, girl. We calling everybody. We even calling the president. We call everybody. We be trying to get through there. And this happened all yesterday. And I was on the phone, and they called me, and then they called me right back to back. I said, hey, I got to go. I got something's going on. And they was like, why you didn't answer the phone? Shanquella's daddy was on the phone. I said, Shanquella's daddy? Shanquella's daddy spoke to a family member of ours, you guys. And he told her it was okay for her to give the number to me. Teamwork make the dream work. That's the good thing. Because you guys know, I know some people, they just wait on everybody else's commentary and they'll still in and say, look what I found. Look. But But there are, like I said, there are people that reach out and they go to the rallies, they go to the parties, they go to the funerals, they take pictures, they walk around, they search, they be our eyes, they be our ears, they take photos. Thank you, Amari, for the countdown. And the applause, give me a kiss. Thank you, Amari. So the team member, I'm going to tell you who it is. They might because I was a little bit upset. I was just a little bit upset. Because I said, okay. I said, you got in there. Don't worry about me. What did he say? Because whatever you tell me, we're going to repeat it. So what did he say? You done called? He done answer the phone? You done talk to this man? Yep, SP, I sure did. Here's his number right here. Do. Okay, I'm going to call him, but tell me already. What did he say? Oh, well, he just said he hurt. I said, well, we know that. We know that already. Yeah. And I don't know what else. To me, it seemed like, sometimes when we make these phone calls, we get a little, nervous and scared. And you didn't think the person was going to answer the phone and pick up the phone. But, they do. And then you're stuck. I mean, you're there and you don't even know what to say, And we all do that because we're trying. She's calling in right now. Here we go. Poco Ranger Red. Hey, this is SP. How you doing, brown sugar? What's going on, brown sugar?
I am so sorry.
What you so sorry for?
I blew it.
You did not blow it, girl. We made contact. You did not blow it. You did not. No. Listen. You did not blow it. You did not blow it. Because let me tell you something. We needed to make contact. We needed to make contact. They gonna say yes, they gonna say no, or they gonna just not say nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They gonna say yes, I'll come on, or I'll call, or I'll talk to her, or they gonna say no, or they gonna say they is and then they don't, or whatever. You didn't blow it. We made contact. That means we got to say, look here, we're sorry. Basically, this is what I wrote. I actually sent him a message and I said, hello, Mr. Robertson. This is SP News Nuggets. I'm the founder of Warriors for Children. We have an organization and we keep the awareness out there. We don't, deal and tolerate with drama and lies. This is Christian owned and operated channel. Now, anything that we can do to help or assist you, please let us know. First of all, I apologize. If I'm coming off a little too strong, but the family would like to speak with you personally, I mean, I can't remember exactly all the words, but those are 90% of a lot of the words I used and how I used them. And like I said, I left him a message. I know it was him. I called and left a message, but I'm not going to harass people and I'm not going to track people down because here's the thing. And I told you this, like I said, you know what? They're not. What's wrong with you? Brown sugar, what's wrong with you? Oh my God. Now what girl, what are you doing? What are you doing, brown sugar?
I'm just more emotional roller coaster right now. It's just so much. We all want justice for her.
We do want justice for her. And you know what? And this is what I was trying to tell you before. You can try all you want, but at the end of the day, My mother taught me something. You know, your elders teach you a lot of stuff, and you probably need to go back and try to remember a lot of the things that they taught you, because you'll do much better in life. Because those things, you need those tools, those things that they spoke on. But my mother would always tell me, okay, if you and a friend is going to a fight and your friend leaves you to fight their fight, no, don't go. You know what I'm saying? It got to be as worth the same amount to them as it is to you. So just think about it. And this is what I said to you. If you said, SP, come on, this girl over here did this to me, would you come and help me fight? Or, you know, this is wrong. And I'd be like, okay, I'm with you. And we get to the fight, and you say, well, I'm just going to sit in the car, but you go ahead and go. Something's wrong. It don't work that way. And I don't, that's why sometimes I be like, you know, this case is going down quickly. This is what I tried to tell everybody last week. The case is going down quickly. You know why? Here's the thing. They want justice for Shanquella. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to get justice. When you look at the Gabby Petito case, the family said the reason why her case and the story went viral is because of the people. Here's the thing. People like drama. They like the flash. This just happened. Oh, my goodness. Let's pray. Let's throw some money out there. And you know what? Then the thrill is gone, because you keep saying you heard, or you won't give out no more information, or you won't even come on the small channels that made this go viral, because it definitely wasn't anything else but all the negative, positive, everything that you want to bash or whatever, it still made it go viral. Whether it was good, bad, nasty, or ugly, it went viral because people was putting it out there. We were talking about it. We were saying share. Good channels, bad channels, ugly channels, rotten channels, drama channels, everything. And now you won't even come and talk to the people. You won't even talk to the people. And here's the thing. The information that I have noticed that's getting out there, it's not good information. This Metroplex, girl, if you know what, I'm just really upset about some stuff. And I don't care if some people get mad at me and say, well, you know, Garado is the, you know, Garado, you know, I'm not gonna say I don't know if he owns that channel or that website or whatever. I don't know who owns it. And I just think that it's a hot mess. Yes, Miss Tina, a mess. It's a hot mess. Because first of all, let's talk about this a little bit, okay? Now think about this. Metroplex said that the Mexican authorities has summoned the Cabo Six. Think about that.
So why would they subpoena? That don't make no sense. I mean, how could you subpoena somebody but you don't have no one, you know?
You don't have no one charged, ain't went to court. You ain't even got them arrested. How are you going to have somebody subpoena? You can't subpoena nothing in the United States. That's like me telling you, you know what, brown sugar, I'm going to cook some greens at your house. You'd be like, girl, you can't come on my house doing what you want to. You can't, no. You can't do that. That's the problem with what's going on from the Mexico in the United States. And I try to tell everybody this. They got mad. Everybody was like, I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, SP. It doesn't take rocket science to figure out. In the United States, we hand our people over like that. We just don't do it. That would be wrong. You know, you got to show us some evidence, and you got to be for sure. And then we got to make the decision, because, see, there's rules and regulations and there's treaties that has to be abided by. We just don't hand our people over. Do you not know how their jail system works? People get lost forever. They lose paperwork. You can pay your way in, you can pay your way out. You can put anybody in jail over there. I mean, $5 is a nickel over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they will do anything for some money. So anybody go to jail over there, especially you're not from there, you can't speak the language. You know, they eat. You know what they eat over there? They eat. They be feeding them rats in the jail cell.
Are you serious?
In prison, yeah. And you will eat it because you be too hungry not to.
Yeah. That's sad.
And so the United States is like, we just don't do that. And here's the thing. And I'm just gonna say it. Like I said, if you guys don't want to hear the truth, I understand. I don't have a problem with it. But that's what you're going to get from me. This is a black on black crime. Okay, I done said it. Y'all done thought about it, but I done said it. Everybody in here done thought about what I done said. You can't tell me that you ain't. This is a black person, black people fighting a black person. Do you really honestly think, they want to say anything about some justice? First of all, exactly, Purple D. That we don't even want to look at it. It's embarrassing. It don't make no sense. Like, we don't even understand how I'm just being honest with you, and I can't speak for another race. I just can't, because I am African American. So I can only tell you how everybody around me grew up, and I know my cousins, my uncles, my aunties, we be sitting back when we see a black person, and I'm just saying it, beat down another black person or kill him or shoot him. We don't like that. I mean, we don't, but it happens. And here's the thing. SP, what's upsetting people is the fact that they saying people not really going to do no time for her murder. Hope they do, though. Natasha, they can be upset, but they're not going to do no time. Only one that probably get something maybe is Dejanay. And yeah, I know people get mad when you say, be like, I don't want to hear what you got to say. You know what? If you don't want to hear the truth, then you might as well leave right now, because you know what? I'm not going to sugarcoat no SHIT. I'm not going to do it. For you, nobody. We don't do that over here. Tell me, just give it to me straight. Just tell me the truth. Don't you can maneuver better knowing the truth. That way you won't get your feelings all bent out of shape, talking ignorant to other people about this case. Because to be honest with you, I hate it too. I do. I hate it. But this is the United States, and this is the world that we live in. This is what happened. And you know what? Every last one of you guys in here, I told you from day one on this right here, I said, go visit those other channels that's talking about this young lady. Just go. Whether you like them or not, give them a like, a click, a view, because I guarantee you, when you stop, it's done. It's a done deal. It is. Gabby Petito's family said the reason why Gabby Petito and their family got all the coverage is because of what? Social media. And he said because of you guys. But I guarantee you, if this case keeps going the way that it's going, you can hang it up. They won't be talking about this case in the next 2 weeks. You'll be hearing all the same thing over and 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 over. I hate to say it, but it's true. It's true.
You're seeing it now. We are seeing it now. everything, you just come on YouTube, everybody, just like everybody was talking, talk about this case now. You don't find too many people talking about this case no more.
Right, and you're not, because who wants to keep? I mean, I know the father is hurt so bad. But you know what? You got to come out and talk to the people. The people want to, surround their love for you and your family, and you won't talk to them. What are we supposed to do? Keep saying how hurt you are? We know you hurt. I mean, we hurt. Do you not know? I mean, there's no way in the world I'm going to be hurt. I mean, I can hurt like them. Let's get that straight. I'm not going to claim that, none whatsoever, because that would be a bald-faced lie. But watching that video, and you know what? I'm not even going to show it. I'm not even going to show it, because watching that video disturbs me. It disturbs me. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. It happens. It's really not, it's not like, oh. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. And you know what? This is the thing that bothers me. We come in here and I love it. We come in here and we dig and we try to find out all the information about all the pieces and the players. We want to know who's what. You're the baker, you're the fisherman, you're the coach, who you are. Okay, who you're married to. Okay, where do you live? Where do you work? What you stand on Christ and God, and we want to know all of that stuff. And then when we get it all together and we start finding out, oh, your daughter just got killed. Oh, your sister got killed the same day you left. They just now putting that out. Right now. Brown sugar.
I know. And we've been talking about that.
Yeah. And you exactly. And guess what? Somebody came in here, heard it, told it to somebody else, then they went and verified if it was true or not, and now they putting it out there like, yeah, here's some breaking news. We already know, because you know what? And then we want to know why, the young lady that got killed in the motel by the boyfriend, now we want to know why there's a mother, one of the girls' mother is a minister, all in the pulpit. Talking about, death came knocking at my door, all this crime, against, crime against crime, blacks against blacks, and, God's people, and and, and she's so sad about her daughter. But, the thing about that is, you won't even tell your daughter to do the right thing and tell the Robinson family what happened to their daughter. But she expects everybody to feel some kind of way about her daughter. And I do, I don't want nobody dead. No, don't get me wrong. I don't wish nobody dead or anything, but how can you, it's like sipping out the same cup. You know what I'm saying? But you think you better or something. Like, why don't you? The reason why crime is happening like it is in this world is because of children like your children that sit there and watch this girl get murdered. But you're in the pulpit teaching and preaching. Is this what you taught your daughter? Because she didn't pick it up. But I do understand. Somebody said, this preacher kid. I understand. Evil do come at that door a little bit faster and are more aggressive. Yeah, because it want to show you something that you don't have your house in order. And it happens to all of us. Anybody that ever stepped in that pulpit knows what I'm talking about. You not, exempt from that.
But they say the preacher kids are the worst kids of all.
They're not the worst kid. They just get more you know what I'm saying? They get more attacked because look, you're talking about God. You're talking about God. You're trying to bring people in the kingdom. If the devil can't get to you, he gonna go to your weakest link. What's your weakest link? Your offsprings, right?
Yeah.
Your offspring. Your offsprings don't know as much as you. Matter of fact, your offsprings get mad because they think this is what they think about you. They think that you throwing this down their throat and you making it. And so anything that you preach about, I guarantee you, it's going to affect your family in the opposite way. So here's the thing. Like, this is what I'm saying. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying, I'm just going to let you know. Like, if you have a ministry and your ministry is drugs, I guarantee your kids is going to become a crackhead. I guarantee it. If your ministry is about rape, I guarantee your kids is going to get raped. If your ministry is about helping women, in abusive relationships or whatever, I guarantee your kids is going to be beat in their marriages and stuff and all that. I'm just telling you the truth because guess what? That's what the devil's going to attack. He's not going to attack you. And you better be very careful if you want to do that because it can come in a different way too. I've seen where the kids go cuckoo crazy and lose their mind and do stuff. And then because it's gotta get your attention. This is why there's a scripture in the Bible that tells you that if you're not 100 dedicated to the Lord, 100, that you're not worthy. You cannot be looking back and talking about, but what about my kids? My kids come first. My kids this. No, your kids do not come first when it comes to the Lord. No, they do not. Don't do that. Because do not do that. Put the Lord first. And he'll take care of all of that. But anyway, so this Mexiplex said that they put out this summons or subpoena to summons them back to their country because they're witnesses. That's what they said.
You know what? This is what I think of it, like Mexico. See, the crime happened. It happened there, and by it happened at that villa, and by this, this is what worldwide news now, and it's international. So it affects them. First of all, it affects them from they're not gonna be bringing it, making the money that they was making on that bill because of this. So they want them people that got there so they could do whatever they want to do to those people because they messed up their reputation. They messed up people's reputation.
Right.
Reputation, but it got in the way of their their money.
Right. It make them look bad, like, but like for Americans, because there's a lot of Americans that say right now, I don't want to go to Mexico. And I'm gonna tell you something, I don't want to go to Mexico. That never was a dream of mine anyway. But I mean, to travel down there and see some stuff, see what it looked like or whatever. Because I've got nieces and nephews that is straight from Mexico. They speak no English, Espanol. No. So, and I can I can communicate with them, but I would just go so I can visit, them and their family. They're part of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I understand. Mexico never ever, I mean, just they don't socialize with Americans here.
Well, if Mexico was so good, why are they all risking their lives and their kids' life trying to come over here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's how terrible. If you really pay attention, they leave their kids or put their kids over the fence and sneak them out of their country and stuff so they can have immunity and stay over here and become citizens and stuff, because it's terrible over there. It's terrible. And people don't know how terrible it is, but you better pay attention. I got something. Somebody called me today, and they told me there's a video out called Body Body. And isn't that what Khalil said when she was laying in that thing, talking about body or something? Yeah, body. Well, there's a movie out called Body. They say everybody need to go pay attention and look at this movie called Body. It is about five friends going on vacation, and they attacked one. And it's so much like what's going on here. They said they had to turn the TV off.
Wow.
I will look at it, but I'm just sharing it with you guys because they told me to share it with you guys. They are family, and that was Miss Val. I'll tell you who told me. Miss Val told me. So if anybody go find that video, that movie called Body, and you watch it or something, because I don't watch TV and things of that nature. It's just too much craziness for me. Come back and let us know if it is. Is it on YouTube? No, it's a movie called Body. And she was like, please, but there's supposed to be new pictures. There's supposed to be new pictures of Shanquella, the case, out.
I said that to you last night.
But was it? Yeah, I was listening to Gerardo. I was listening to him. You sent it to me. I was listening to it, but he was just talking. And the weird thing about it was he comes from no kind of YouTube. He's got a YouTube channel, and now what he's talking about on the YouTube channel is, and I think this is just because he's not an expert. He's amateur, because it does bother you when you first come, a content creator. Like, people say this and people say that, and the YouTuber said this, and I brought this, and they got it from me, and da-da-da-da-da. I'm starting to see something that I already seen it before, and I didn't want to say nothing, but I'm starting to see something I don't like. But anyway, nevertheless, I'm not going to speak on it right now. But yeah.
But I took screenshots of those pictures that he released.
What was they? Was they new pictures?
Oh yes, with those pictures that we have not, no one has seen. I mean, no one.
What was on the pictures?
They got you see Shanquella on the floor. You see the doctor and the two ambulance technicians. What you gonna call people? But I sent them to you. They are in your inbox. I took screenshots. I sent it to you last night.
Let me look.
People, some people are saying that's not Shanquella, but that is Shanquella. And her body is swollen. She do look a little bigger, but that's Shanquella. That's her.
I don't see no pictures you sent me.
That's what I did. You know what? Let me cause my phone.
I don't see no pictures you sent me.
I had to contact Verizon Wireless today because my phone, I have not been receiving calls nor text messages.
Hey, thank you, Gloria.
I was able to call out and send text messages, but not knowing now, since you said that you had not received them, so therefore you wasn't receiving my future text. But yeah, so let me send those dates. Let me send them again.
Okay.
So I had to call Verizon Wireless today, and they got my phone. It's working. It's up and running.
So you're saying that this guy said the next release date of new evidence, he's got a scheduled date that he's going to release evidence on his show.
January the 3rd.
In a time.
At 7 p.m.
I said, and I'm just being honest with you, you know, who does that? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I'm not going to down him because, and the reason why I'm just saying it's just something eerie about the whole situation. I'm not going to down him. And please, nobody in the chat down Gerard. Because, you know, money makes the world goes around. It just do. I'm just saying. Money will make the world go around. You can buy a lot of things with money. I just sometimes, even though it may not look good or whatever, you got to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got to work with what you got.
Yeah, but see, the LA, let's not forget though, the LA, he the one, you know, suggested for Gerardo to you know, accept donations because you know, he know that he needs you know money.
Who need money?
Gerardo, because you know he's my understanding, he's in Mexico and have things going on over there. See the LA the one.
Well, Quella got a whole bunch of money to hand him.
Who?
Quella.
Yeah.
The sister, she got a whole bunch of money. She got $500,000. She can make it right.
Yeah. But, you know, we don't want to discuss that because, you know, we're trying to get the family to come on. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, here's the thing.
No, the lead attorney, he the one suggested for Gerardo, you know, to accept donations.
Yes, and I'm in agreement with that. It's hard to maneuver without money. Money is a tool, and he needs money. So if we want justice for Shanquella, the money that was raised, I can't tell him what to do with it, but you would think some of it would be like, hey, here's your whole team. Here's you some searchers. Here's you some such. Do you got to pay this person off to get that information? Do you have to pay this person off to get that information or get this going or get that taken care of? You got to pay for stuff. Stuff is not free.
Right.
Congratulations on the core up. And so everybody knows in Mexico, you can pay for anything you want. Just like when you go to Vegas, you can pretty much, they say Vegas is just like, since it's Sin City. You go down to Vegas, they tell you, you know, whatever happens in Vegas, let it stay in Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So in Mexico, it's the same way.
Yeah.
You know, those people over there, and I'm just being honest, I'm not saying those people like in a bad way. I'm saying those people like Spanish people in Mexico. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They will clean your house. Now think about this. All week long. And probably make about $5. And be on time and clean all day. And $5 is good. Your house will be spick and span. Wouldn't you pay for it? When you pay for that? You'll pay for that. But people always think like, you know, they're not lazy, but they think they really, really, really good workers. Some of them is, some of them is not, you know, it's just the way it is. It's just like black people. I mean, we pick cotton and we didn't get paid nothing. I mean, we know how to pick cotton. I mean, some of us do. I don't know how, but you know, your mamas and daddies, they know how to pick cotton. Your great-grandmas know how to pick cotton. Can't be lazy when everything in this world, I mean, that I see, my ancestors built. So we definitely couldn't be lazy. But they're now saying that the FBI is not working on this case because Shanquella is black. That came from the dad. He said that.
Wow. Ain't no way. I mean, I don't know. I just say, you know what, though? I'm just going to say it. I hate to say it, but it's going to happen. If the FBI do not do anything about this, if they don't, if they don't make no arrests, what's going to happen? This thing going to turn into retaliation, meaning they're going to be, more people going to die behind this.
No. Why do you
don't think so?
No.
People going to take them their own hands?
No. Here's the thing. You can tell the mannerism of Shanquella's mother, Shandadora, what's her name? Salamandra. She's a very quiet, meek person. She don't want that. Mr. Bernard wouldn't want that. And so therefore, it ain't gonna happen. And it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, K&B is in the house and she was like, black folks boycott trips to Mexico. Not only black folks, all folks. Because let me tell you something, black folks ain't got a whole bunch of money. You might got a couple of them in there, but it ain't. But if you say all folks, come on now, we can't be all, stricken now. All folks, we need everybody into this.
Yes.
Boycott Mexico. Then that will do a lot of damage. Because the people that do got the money, the people that do got the money. They quit going. She said, we can't let them get away with this. It's so wrong.
Okay.
Gloria says, I know how to pick cotton. Diddy says, all Americans. Yes, all Americans. Because let me tell you something. When you start going there, all American, that's when stuff start hitting the fan. And then they be like, wait a minute, hold up. And it can be done too. We are strength only in numbers, you guys. And I mean, I hate to sound like that, but we are strength in numbers. Not saying white, black, pink, purple, orange. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for what's right, especially for our children and our grandchildren that's going to have to live in this crazy world. And I don't think you guys are understanding. So, huh?
They just can't let this go. So I got to give them something. Everyone, we all have seen that video. And that girl bruised me. I mean, she beat that. She get bruised and attacked that girl. That is so wrong. That's just enough to do something. The FBI just can't. They just can't not do nothing. This girl lost her life. Even though we don't know her person, but still, just like the video, our hearts, is involved in this. This is hurt. This is hurt. That thing was our child. It's a hurtful thing.
Well, I tell you what.
They don't do anything. This is too much. It's too much. They got to do something. That was the founder. Time to start getting up. No, they didn't start talking to people again. Don't just let these people just give up. Don't help them. Something got to give up. Ain't no way. There's no way. That was my child. There's no way I could just sit and did not say nothing. No, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I read it. Lord forgive me. But I would have been glad.
Well,
Some people lost their lives behind mine. That was my child. Some people lost their lives behind mine. I wouldn't care if it was family or damn the people. Anyway, I wouldn't care. When they said the first thing, to see someone go, and this happened in a whole other country. This girl didn't have no family. She had nobody to help her. Nobody. They stood up there and let this girl do her like this. That's bad.
well,
So low down. How could you do something like this? How could you stand up there and record? And you gonna fight? I mean, come on now.
right, but it's not illegal to just record.
I know. I understand.
It's nothing. It's not illegal. Like if I was in a car and I came up on two people fighting, I will record it. I'm not gonna jump in it. I don't want to jump in it. I don't know if one gonna take out the knife and shoot me, kill me. People don't want to get it. Some people be like, SP, really? You wouldn't jump in it? Really? I would not. I wouldn't. I would call 911. That's what I would do and tell them what I'm seeing. I've jumped in situations before where I didn't know what was going on and I was scared. It just so happened they were trying to help the person, but I didn't know if they were helping them or stabbing them or whatever. I was just like, I jumped in it and I was so scared. I was like, feet don't fail me now. Lord, come with me. You said you never fail me. You said, girl, I was remembering every verse in that Bible. And I mean, the lady and 911 was on the phone. And if something would have happened to me, y'all would have heard nothing but all that preaching and praying going on before I stepped up and said, leave them alone. But I was scared, girl. I was shaking in my boots. But when the guy turned around, I knew it was the pastor's grandchild. And I knew him. I knew his face because they always be going to church and stuff. And I told him, I said, I know you. You one of them Gilkey boys. See, Elder Gilkey, he's passed away. Not that Elder Gilkey, but his grandfather's passed away. But nevertheless, they are over the Midwest Baptist church in the Midwest, the biggest. Anywho's, if you put yourself in other people's shoes and be there, and you seeing this fight go down, I mean, some people, I tell people, be honest, and then they come and say, I would jump in it. I would help. And you know what? You're lying to yourself. Stop it. Just stop. Just stop. You're lying to yourself. That's a lie. And just really evaluate what you're saying. You would not. I'm not going to tell you what to say or what to do. I'm just saying when that's happening and somebody's doing this to another person, you're not going to jump in there.
Well, honestly, I can say to myself, I will. I have done it a couple of times. This guy, let me purpose out. This guy used to talk to. His brother did something to his brother had this. I'm not gonna say exactly what, but his brother sold something to some guys. Guys came back to the house, and I know I heard a bunch of commotion going outside. So I went outside. It was like 2 or 3 guys in the front yard had his brother by gun for it. And this other guy was chasing the guy I was talking to around the vehicle with a bat. I jumped in the middle of it. I jumped in the middle of it. And nothing happened. So it was the only thing. Long story short, I mean, how do you want to put that? His brother ended up giving the guys some money back, and the guys left. Thank God I was there because if I wasn't there, I think it would have, been a bad, a really bad situation. All right, and at my job, this place I was working at, it was teenagers in the store fighting. Managers would call. Managers, doing nothing basis on the radios, calling each other.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you were not supposed to touch customers, but at the time I was seeing these kids fighting in the store. I got in between them kids.
Well, yeah.
That's the type of person I am. I don't like to see things like that. If I could help it, I would.
Okay. Well, like I said, I know that's what you're saying, but like I said, I stand on what I'm saying. It was probably a whole different, like, was it like as hot as Dejanay kept it? When she kept it hot, was it that aggressive? Was it like that? Like, you don't know if a knife gonna come out, you don't know if there's gonna be a gun come out, but you're gonna jump in, you're gonna jump in and help. Girl, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. You can say, and I believe you believe what you're saying. I do believe you believe what you're saying. But there's some situation when you're saying kids, when you're saying this was going on, when you evaluate the situation, and if it was hot like Dejanay said she was gonna keep it hot, girl, you're not gonna jump in that skillet, girl. Please.
Well, the first situation was, mind you, that it was guns and a bat involved. In the first situation, and these were grown people.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just saying. You can say you can jump in there. Okay. I believe you believe what you're saying. But I don't believe the situation at hand. I was just you know what? I am a loving, caring person. I will fight for you. I will help. But I mean, you literally got to put me involved in a situation. I am not trying to get involved in your situation. And I just was in a situation where staff member and a resident fighting. I looked because, see, I got a husband. I got a whole husband. I got 3 children. 2 grandchildren and a dog. That's all I got. And I would like to come home. And I don't know if one of them's going to be cuckoo crazy enough to pull out a gun or a knife or whatever. So I got to evaluate the situation. And yeah, I did. I have to value the situation before I jump in it. I didn't want to jump in it. I don't want to jump in there at all.
I understand.
But
you have to be careful because you never know. It could cost your life. So it's best not to, it's best not to, interfere, jump into something that's.
But people's like, and then here's the thing. I mean, you're not knowing what this is going to lead up to. You didn't know that last blow of that uppercut where her head's going boom, boom. That's going to be the death of it. You just thinking she just finna get beat up. I mean, who ain't got beat up before? Have you ever got beat up?
Yes, I have.
Well, I haven't got beat up, but my brothers beat me up before, but not really, that's sibling thing. That's not really like beat up. That's just like, making you bow down. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah. But have you got beat up before?
No, not like that. No.
I ain't got beat up before either.
I have been hit, but no, not beat. No.
I have not. I've been in fights where I literally, girl. But you know what? Just think, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When I'm fighting, I just want it to stop. I don't want to fight, but I don't want them to get up. And then if somebody's coming in between and you're letting them get the best of me or something, I will turn on you. I would. And I don't know what it's going to, you don't know when you're in the fight what you're going to do. Pick up a rock, pick up a knife, pick up a gun, pick up a sledgehammer. You don't know what you're going to do. And then it's there. And then you don't know who is going to be there. And whose body's going to be there? You got to evaluate that before you go jumping in because you got you black belt or because you stopped to fight before. Girl, no. Because you can be a good person and do the right thing by just calling 911. That's what you should do. That's what you should do. I would be wrong to tell anybody to jump in there and risk your life when your life is valuable too. And here's the thing, you don't know what the situation is about. You just don't. And then, like, okay, some of them is friends. Everybody was like, she went to this vacation place with her friends. No. That's another lie. Only one of them was her friend. They went to school together. They were associates. They knew each other, but they weren't friends. It's like everybody in here right now. Like, I know Soldier Girl. I see Gloria. I see Dee Dee. I see Dee Dee Van. I see Vanessa in here. I see so many people in here, but we all ain't friends. Now, don't get it twisted. We all ain't friends. I may be friends with 2 or 3 of you. 2 or 3 of you may be friends with such and such and such. You're friends with some of my enemies, and I know it because I see you over there. But you know what? You can't come to me talking about that person because I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? I keep things down because if you come over here and you say, "Oh, SP, I went over to Juju's channel," I say, "Hey. No, don't say nothing like that over here. We're not talking about." So in order to make things right and fair, we don't talk about no channels. Because if I get into it with this and this and this, it is not going to be nothing nice. And when I say they will make you go to that extra limit with them, I mean, not just we're going to physically be in a fight, because I'm not going to physically fight nobody. I will literally have to have something to protect myself because I'm not going to do it. And anybody come into my way, I don't care who you are. I'm not going to get beat down, and I'm not going to let nobody beat me down. So if I'm scared, then there's alternatives to even up the playground. It's called 9 and 380. I like those numbers. I'm serious. And I mean, I got a friend called Smith and Wesson. But these people, they scare me because they're so ghetto, and I'm not. I'm not ghetto. I've never been ghetto in my life. I come from the ghetto, but I've never been ghetto because I wasn't raised in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? My auntie raised me, but I would always come and visit my mom and stay, a couple of weeks, maybe a month if I'm lucky, maybe a month, and go right back to my aunt. And and I just didn't grow up in that. But you know what? I had to fight those people, and I was scared. And I didn't fight like, "Oh, we're gonna just do all of this and everything." I mean, I was stomping and all of that because I was scared. And your adrenaline is kicking. But this girl, she knew Dejanay wasn't going to fight. I mean, Shanquella wasn't going to fight. Dejanay knew this.
And that's why she did. She took advantage. She took advantage of her weakness. She took advantage of her. I want her to come down here and try me. That's what I heard. Don't quite let a lot of people talk moments. And, I don't even talk about the
Right.
I just hope family that reach out every to do. And I did. I sent Mr. Robinson a link, and plus also I sent them screenshots of those pictures also. I do know that they don't have that. They don't have that information yet.
Right. But you know, I haven't seen it, but something tells me I don't even want to say, like, I had all hopes for Gerard, but something tells me something's not right, and that's all I got to say. I mean, and he's right. He's got information. We do take his information and we do put it out there and da 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 da. But I mean, because we're evaluating it, we're not taking it out there like saying, "Hey, it's ours, it's mine," or whatever. And so, for you to be new on YouTube and just be like, "That's what you want," you wouldn't even have a channel if the people wouldn't even do that. So, what is the problem? I know he said some people were, talking negative and saying they put this out, put that out. Okay, are you going to talk about Shanquella? Are you going to see what I'm saying? What is it? You, me. What, you know what I'm saying? What about Shanquella? You saying you got all this information and everything. I mean, I'm not going to tell nobody how to do that thing. I give him the benefit of the doubt more than anything because he's there. That's the only reason why I give him the benefit of the doubt. And then he sound like he was like, you'll see, you guys will see, there's somebody arrested. That's what he says. They arrested. I just can't tell you my sources. That's what he say. But they arrested. He was like, you'll see. And he starts smiling and laughing and stuff. And I'm like, I don't know. They had to be arrested over there because they're not arrested over here. See, what he don't understand, we don't do that over here. When you get arrested, you got to be, the public will know. Because when they start, and see, and so, and then that one YouTuber, and I don't want to say their name, please don't say their name again. They were saying that there's certain, secret societies that have judges and lawyers and court and stuff. And I'm like, now I'm thinking that these people need to be at the facility that I work with, because I'm not saying it's not, I don't know. Hey, there's weirder things. I just, for it to be, if it was so, then why? I don't know. I have to look at what people say and what comes out their mouth and then start going. I'm not saying they lying. I just don't know.
It's something that we have not heard. I know you talk about.
Do you not know how in the world? I mean, we have secret society, like groups and stuff. I get that. But have a whole court with lawyers and in jail and juries and stuff. I'm like, dude, do you need a gabapentin or what is the pill? Gabapentin? Yeah, gabapentin. A circle. Ativan, knock your butt out or something. Because, oh my God. Because
I don't know where they come from, but that's the craziest. I can't say the craziest thing that I heard, but I have never heard of anything such a. I haven't.
I know. So then I started, so I don't speak bad because he speaks very well. He's very educated and everything. I'm just saying, hey, I've seen things before that doesn't make sense and you can't explain it to people, but that, hey, I would like to see a little bit of evidence of that, because that's in the physical world. I'm talking about a spiritual world, but that's in the physical world. He says that is true, that they have courts and jails and
they came out of nowhere. It was like,
Okay, so you heard it and you was like, do he got all his marbles? You thought the same thing. Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Because at first everything was going smooth, and you was like, "Oh, he's smart, he's intelligent. He could speak so many languages, and and he's an attorney, and blah 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 blah, and all this other stuff." And then when he said that, you was like, "Huh?" Oh my God!
Threw me off a little bit. I'm like, where they come from?
Oh my! And I still like his channel. It doesn't matter, because weird stuff happens, and sometimes it's no way to explain it. So I give people the benefit of the doubt. But if you say too many things, we gonna, go get you the paddy wagon and the white fitted suit to put on.
That's how I felt yesterday. That's what I felt yesterday. I felt so good.
You did. So I don't know why you was on here crying a minute ago. Because you was like, I talked to him, SP. You should have answered the phone. I was like, girl, my money was so... Huh? You didn't blow it. What did he say? Tell the people what he said to you. How did the conversation go?
The same thing he been saying on the interviews, that how he really know how he feel about the situation. How it affected him. He's hurt. And, it's just, how the couple did his daughter, it hurted him. It put a hole in his heart. And that was it, because we was on the phone for like 5 minutes. And that's just, one thing, he caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting him to answer the phone, because I had him call several numbers. And, I had called this other number several times, and it was a landline number, but I never did get no answer, so I kept searching. Mm-hmm. And I found that number, his cell phone number, and he answered the phone. I was shocked, and I kind of lost everything just...
Right. It's okay. It's okay, but, you'll get better. It happens to me when people answer the phone. I'll be like, okay.
He caught me off guard. Seriously, they really caught me off guard, but I'm not giving up. I've been calling. I'm still calling, and I'm still texting. I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna give up. Sorry, I talked to him one time. I'm not gonna stop calling. You gonna answer that phone.
Exactly.
You gonna answer either text. You gonna say stuff, because I'm not just gonna give up. I can't.
Right.
I just wish you would answer the phone, though.
Right. Okay. Well, we made contact. You made it happen where we can get in there and ask him, because most of the time people take their phone and they disconnect it. They they just drop it, and you cannot even get in touch with them. You don't even know where they live anymore. They done moved or such. You can't ask them no questions because you got nowhere to go. But you got through there. You were still vigilant. You was just, I'm going to speak to somebody, and somebody's going to speak to me, and boom, it happened. And you can't make him do anything else. He said it was okay, and you can give him the number. But you know what? We text him, and he did not call. He did not text or anything. And I called him at least 6 or 7 times yesterday. I haven't tried to call him today. Maybe I'll call him. You have?
I sure have. I left him out voicemails as well.
Well, I'm not going to chase people around that. And he's one thing about this man, I could tell you, he's got a lot of pride. He's a very prideful man. Yes. I could tell that he's not tall too. I could tell. And he loved his daughter. You know what he said, you guys? He said, I won't have grandkids. I won't get to walk her down the aisle. None of that. Y'all took my only child. And that's kind of sad. People think it's better that you got 2 kids. But, whether you got 2, 1, 10, 50, it don't matter really. I mean, a child is a child. You can have 50 kids and one kid die, and you just like, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? My mother, you know what? I mean, she was still living, but she was dead for about 4 or 5 years after my brother died.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she had no life in her. We just every day it was like, Mama, you gonna get out of bed? Yeah. You know, it was just it. And then, I mean, she never did come back, you know. She just, that's just the way it goes. Yeah.
Well, we must, we need to keep her name alive.
Well, I don't know. It's hard to.
I know.
It's hard to keep talking about Shanquella and the same thing every day. Every day we come on. It's hard. I just wanted to talk to her father and just hear his voice and sometimes you need gasoline to keep the car going now. You can't just keep riding on air, and it's like, are we hearing, to be honest with you, the stuff that's getting put out right now, all of that's fake bull crap. All that Interpol stuff, they talking about the Interpol police and all that. Interpol don't got nothing to do with the police. The Interpol is just to help the communication from this country to this country. So when I look at the stuff on, and I'm not no expert, I just go to the people that know what they're talking about, and I ask them questions. And then when they tell me something, I'll be like, oh, and then I start seeing the little stupid stuff. And this is the thing. If you guys want to know something, I'm finna get off of here because we've been on here an hour and 16 minutes, you guys. One loss is a major loss. Exactly.
Well, hold on, though. Let me tell you, hold up. Now, the pictures that he released last night, that proves that Shanquella was moved. And she is dressed in the pictures. She got on some pink tights and a black t-shirt.
I understand that.
She's on the living room floor.
I understand that.
Okay. Whenever you get a chance, just look at the screenshots. If you want, to. But I did. I resent them. I'm
pretty sure we all want to see those pictures, but I want to know, because I know that there's more pictures and there's more to that video. It ain't a second video. It's just more. It's a continuous to that video. And so we don't know what happened, but and here's the thing. What happened if there was a fight before that fight? And then that was a reaction to the fight.
Yeah.
What happened?
It's more. We just,
I doubt that, but I'm just saying. Until we know the whole story, we don't know the story. We don't know it.
Yeah.
But I mean, getting the father to just speak with us. I mean, here's the thing. This is the weird thing. I even let him know that this is a Christian-owned and operated channel. I mean, no, you ain't got to be a Christian to be in here, but I mean, it is owned and operated by a Christian now. Don't get it twisted. And a certain thing we just not gonna have going on. Y'all get to fighting in the chat, I'll just be like, good night. I'd be like, good night.
Real quick. You will do it.
Be like, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, y'all, we got y'all fighting. Oh Lord. And that's and or if something really crazy comes in the chat and doing some stuff, I'd be like, y'all get them out of here. We ain't trying to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what channels do you know that has, like, we have perfected it, that certain drama, we don't want to deal with it.
No, we don't.
I mean, it's kind of, some people be like, yeah, but I like to go in them chats and I like to say this and I like to say that and I want to say this and, hey, there's a whole bunch of those chats out there.
And another thing too, sometimes that's why, sometimes you can't go on, and speak, just offer your opinion without them jumping down your throat. So that's why I don't follow. I don't follow internet everybody. I might cross some channels, but that don't mean that I'm subscribed to that channels. I might sit there, but when they get too messy, I just move on. So like I said, I do not subscribe to any and everybody's channels, and I have not subscribed in everybody's channels. Like the one you talking about just in. I think that right before you came on live today, because I came on YouTube because I was looking for you to come on live, and you wasn't there yet, and I was watching just in, but you already mentioned it, so and that was my first time saying it. I was like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, it seems like they do a voice makeover, and I'm pretty sure it's not the person really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're making it very professional, but they're taking everybody's content and then they're throwing it out there like they then did this and that, but it was everything that was in our content. And I'm just saying, I don't care, because just like I say, when people say, y'all just want clicks and views, I say, you're right, we do. Now what? Now what? We do want clicks and views. We want the awareness out there. We want everybody talking about it. We want everybody to share it. That's what we want. So you're right. So what about it? That's what we do. That's why we come on.
That's the only way keep our name out there, If we don't, what's gonna happen? Nothing's gonna.
Well, they ain't paying us, so yeah, we want clicks and views. We want to be big enough that we can make a difference one day. What, you want us to stay little so that we can just stay in the corner like little roaches or something? No. We want to grow, and we're gonna grow. We want the awareness out there. It doesn't matter how big or how small you are. You only gotta get to that one particular person that know. Like right now, if one of the Cabo Six was right now in this room and they wanted to call in and clear their conscience, they have the opportunity in the floor to do it right now.
Yeah.
Without all this cussing or whatever. Because if you come in here cussing somebody out, you're going to get thrown out. Security.
That's it. We don't tolerate all that foolishness, that disrespectful, that don't happen in your channel. And it's not going to happen. We're not going to stand.
We want to hear the truth. We don't want to hear the fluff. We want the truth. And even if you made the wrong mistake, you didn't call the police, or you got there late, or you got there on time, but you didn't want to tell everybody because there was no way to explain it or whatever, just come and tell the truth. Because we can't work with the lie. You know what bothers me? And I will tell everybody this. Like just say, for instance, you dating this guy. And I told you guys this before. You dating this guy and he's cheated on you. And you catch him cheating on you. And you was like, hey, I caught you cheating. You was at the mall with this girl. And she said, y'all boyfriend, girlfriend, and all this other stuff. And then he comes to you and he says, honey, what happened was when me and you broke up, I was at the club and I went home with her. It was a one-night thing. And that's all it was, and you'd be like, okay, so you take him back in. Then, you take him back in and everything. And then, somebody call you, cussing you out and stuff. Then you say something to him. Dang, now all you want to do is bring that up. You be like, dang, now I can't bring up what you did. But here's the thing. So later on, maybe a month later, you meet up with this girl. And you're trying to talk stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first thing she say is, she'll say something like, your husband tell me you got a basket of dirty panties. And only you know the truth, right? So that's going to hurt your feelings, right?
Right.
So evidently he's a little bit more intimate with her because he done told a a secret, like you might want to do your underwear all in one day, and he just said, "Oh yeah, she got dirty panties all in whatever." But you know what I'm saying? But not only that, and I'm just saying, not only that, check this out. She got a 7-year-old boy, and he's the father, and she drops that to you. Now, y'all done made up and been back together and everything, but he didn't tell you about the, see, he told you it was a one-night stand, but he didn't tell you about that 7-year-old child. Now, how you gonna make something work when it's all on a lie?
Right.
Did he say he all over there pillow talking? But you see what I'm saying? You know, it's like one of your friends telling you a story, but they won't tell you the truth. So they tell you a lie, and then you're over there trying to console them. You wasted a whole hour consoling them to find out they ain't even told you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
And you're here for somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. You over there trying to tell them what to do and what to do. A girlfriend of mine did me like that. She was like, "Oh yeah, my boyfriend, he beat me up and all this other stuff." And I'm like, "Girl, you know, I would listen to all her stories and and yeah, you can get your mail over here and I'll make sure you get your check. You taking your check and stuff." Girl, she was the one doing crack.
Wow.
You know?
That's why you said. That's why you said that. You know, you never step into something that you don't know what's. No,
you don't. What, do you want to lose your life where your kids don't have a mama, your husband don't have a wife, because you don't even know why they're fighting? I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, some people be like, "SP, you wrong for saying that," but you know, I'm only telling you what I will do. And I'm not going to tell a lie to nobody for nobody. I'm telling you, brown sugar, if you got in a fight with anybody and I'm there, no, they ain't got nothing to do with me. No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's got nothing to do with me. I mean, I don't know why you're fighting, first of all. And if anything, if you're not backing out and backing down and trying to resolve it and walk away, then no, I'm not going to risk my life, because I don't know what you did. I don't know if you're deserving of it. Even if you're not even deserving of it, I don't want to lose my life because of the foolery. Because I don't argue with nobody. I'm not going to argue with you. That's going to take, you know, if people did that, if they just try to do that, and it's really hard to do, because people, the minute you say, "I'm not going to argue no more," everybody in the world is going to come get in your face. "Girl, you can't tell me this, and you go sit your butt down over there, and I'm going to take your man, and you ain't nothing, and and you ain't got no hair, and you bald headed, and and you stink like this, and and you ain't got no money, and you're broke." And you hear it all from even the brokest people and the poorest people and the stinkingest people. You hear it all, and you be like, Lord. But here's the thing. If you don't argue with people, you done gave yourself a better odds to live.
That's so true.
You know, a lot of the United States, we kill each other, not just black on black, but we kill each other like animals over arguing. You see how they taking out these babies over a pizza, over a Tootsie Roll, over a donut, over, you know what I mean?
Stupid things, yes.
Stupid stuff. Arguing over stupid stuff. Exactly. Avoider.
That's the point where boys arguing over females. Girl, man, this place, it's not to waste the people in this stuff.
You know, people be like, "I ain't gonna let her say this, and I ain't gonna let her do that, and I ain't gonna let her do." You know what? She could say whatever she want to say. She could do whatever she want to do. Just don't come to my house. Because you come to my house, I'm gonna bring it to you, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna keep it hot. I'm gonna keep it real hot. I'm serious.
I just hope, this Shanquella down to keep it hot. Someone gets justice served.
Well, that's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. They need to keep it hot like Dejanay kept it hot. They need to keep it hot. But I mean, people are now realizing what we said at the beginning. They're not going to take them other people over there. See, now they're hurt. Now their feelings is hurt. Like, we're mad because the couple 6 is not going, they're not going to be arrested. Well,
but is it possible can the United States take the case?
No.
It's not?
No. Ain't got nothing to do with the United States other than it's their people.
Even though they committed a crime in another country,
Nope.
Iran,
No.
Mexico.
No.
Wow.
You can't do that. Like, okay, here's the thing. It's not like your kids, you got rules that at 10 o'clock, go to bed and be in the house at 9. At my house, we can go to bed at 12. Now, your kids come over here, they can do what my kids do. But when my kids come over to your house, they can't do what I do over here because your set of rules are different.
Yeah.
And in the United States, we may say, hey, you egged it on, you enticed it. What's not true, woke to God? What's not true? You enticed it, and they could get something. But to charge you over here in the United States for something over there in Mexico, girl, please. And anybody that thinks that's the way that works, okay. I got some property to sell.
But I'm thinking that, only way the United States would extradite them, I think it's the evidence. I think they have to really prove, like you said, they have to have enough evidence in order for them to extradite them over to Mexico.
Exactly, they got to. And that's why I was saying the little charges of recording and because here's the thing, somebody called for the doctor, somebody called the ambulance, somebody did. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get off here. It's 1 hour and 32 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here because my dog. I gotta go take care of some stuff.
Okay, man.
Let's go and look at some of those videos and everything. And I just want to keep respect for the family, and that's why I'm not showing the video, you guys. But it was nice talking to you, Brown Sugar. And keep up the work, okay?
All right.
Please do, because we ain't got too many people that's trying to help here.
Okay, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm gonna keep, like I said, I'm not gonna stop calling him. I'm not gonna stop calling Mr. Robinson. I'm not gonna stop texting him. I want him to, be able to trust us. And I'll tell you, this is not about no clout. This is about getting justice for Shanquella.
All right. Yes. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Talk to you later. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, family, I'm finna get on off of here. I got something I gotta do. And, like I told you guys, I don't let nothing get me in my feelings right now. I got too much going on. You guys don't even know half of it. But I will see you guys Friday. And we're going to keep it hot come Friday. So be ready. Trust me. Trust me, something's coming our way. All right.